Can you help me understand a little bit about what it's like to be the person that has dementia, Alzheimer's?
Yeah. So how about we talk about caregiving? And your brain goes, well, I thought we already did that. And my brain says, no, we haven't had that conversation yet. And your brain is like, yeah, we did. No, we didn't. And so I set you up for failure because of the way I approach tasks. So I say, so tell me what you had for breakfast this morning, knowing full well you have immediate recall problems. How did you get here? Knowing full well you don't know how you get places. How much time has gone by since we started this interview when I know you can't keep up with time? I ask you complicated things when I know you can't do complicated things. How you feeling about me?
Not good.
Yeah. How you feeling about yourself?
Not good.
And instead I go, wow. Now those glasses, do they work pretty well? Yeah. For close up and for far away? Listen, would you look at something for me? Now you're going to get up out of that chair and come with me to go look at something versus, Dad, you've been sitting in this chair all morning long. You have got to get up and do something. Well, could the problem be initiation?
Isn't it kind of interesting that everything you've said are things that every family should do anyway?
Oh.
Instead of nudge each other or hammer each other to do things, we need to find ways to encourage that make it something that both parties want to do.
So we are much better with each other if we take care of one another in a way we'd like to be supported. And it's the idea of support versus care. And becoming a partner in care versus giving care. Because if I give, you have to be willing to receive versus if we care partner. So I want us to figure this out. How are we going to spend the next hour?
So that's a great point. It's understanding that it's two people. It's not a patient and somebody better than them. It's not a victim and a caregiver.
Because many times people living with dementia are feeling okay about what's going on until we get involved or until somebody tells them no or until something happens. And it's like, I don't need that to be all the time.
And we scare them. We make them feel useless. We poke a finger in the wound. We remind them of how messed up they are.
Now remember I told you earlier on I had to go, oh, you know what? I just realized I'm going to need to leave and I hate it because I knew you were wanting me to stay a little longer. I promise I'll be back as soon as I can. I'm going to stop by the store. What would you like me to bring you? Now, what I chose to do is to try to front end the you're leaving and I don't know what I'm going to do with myself when you're gone.
This is hard. This is hard. We're not used to thinking about
No, we're not.
Like
we're
this.
used to having things come out of our mouth and it's called bad habits. And in dementia care, you can't get away with bad habits and not have outcomes.
You're saying that the best way to be a good caregiver is to be a good person.
I'm so sorry. It's hard.
No wonder we struggle.
It works best if you can really live what you believe. And I believe if I'm going to support someone, I've got to look in the mirror at myself and say, would I like that? And it's like, not really. Okay, well then why should they like it? Okay, so that idea of doing unto others, I mean, it's truly my mantra is like, I've got to take that step back and go, okay, this isn't working. Let me figure out what my part of this is. Because it's almost, I'm contributing somehow.
And is it wrong to say that we can't lose sight of the fact that it is still mom or dad?
It is still, but I may be missing them so much that I'm actually missing them. They're right there and I can't see them. So I have another saying, and it is, when the disease gets this big, spend this much time with them so you can like them this much. Because if you try to spend this much time, all you'll see is their disease. So I have to give you permission to limit the amount of your life you're spending with them. Because if not, you can't find them in the midst of this condition that's getting extreme. And it's not for everybody. Not everybody is meant to be a care provider or a care partner with somebody with dementia. I'm good at it, but I have family members who are like, yeah, no. And it's like, cool. Can you do the financial management? Yeah, I'm great with that. Could you hook up the computer system so we can monitor? Yes. then that's what I need from you. Thank you.